Running didn't help me lose weight until I did this. I was running a lot, sweating, gasping for air, feeling proud, yet the scale didn't move. So here's the real question: how can you do everything right and still not lose weight? I truly believe running was the magic solution. Run more, burn more calories, lose weight. Simple, right? But week after week, I kept on doing this, but the scales didn't move. And honestly, it was frustrating. I was even running more than 100 kilometers in a month. Every day I'll finish a run. I did finish a run feeling accomplished, then reward myself with food because I earned it. Sounds familiar, right? Here's the truth no one explained, and no one explained to me early on. Running doesn't cause any weight loss, a calorie deficit does. And once that clicked, everything changed. Let me break this down in a simplest way possible. Your body doesn't care how hard you work out and how much sweat you do and how much you sweat. It only cares about the energy balance, how many calories you consume versus how many you burn. I was burning calories running, yes, but I was also eating them right back, sometimes more. I was hungry and was grabbing foods like two big portions of rice, 400 500 grams maybe, four slices of bread, and even big portions of ice cream every second day. One run might burn 300 calories, 250 calories depending on the distance, but one small snack afterwards, 500 calories. So a large muffin from a coffee shop, 500 calories gone within few minutes. A couple of handful of trail nuts, again 500 calories. Especially the one with the chocolate topping, you never know if you're not looking at the calories. So one bag of chips, why not? I feel like having it. I've done a run, but then it's again around 400 to 500 calories. A flavored latte with a whole milk sugar syrup, sugar adds up to the calories. So the drink alone sometimes hit 400 500 calories if it's got a lot of chocolate, and just like that the deficit is gone. So the real problem wasn't the running. The problem was that I didn't understand food. Once I learned about calorie deficit, I stopped guessing and not being obsessed, and honestly I learned how many calories my body needed. At that point I was 87 kgs, and if you multiply that by 30, it gives you the maintenance. For me it was 2610 calories. 7000 calories is roughly equal to 1 kg. So if you cut down 250 to 275 calories a day from your daily consumption, you lose 1 kg in a month, because 250 30 times is equal to 700 calories, which is equal to 1 kg. So it takes roughly one month to lose that amount depending on the deficit you're doing. And yes, so I wanted to do something which is sustainable, and so I'm not starving, not cutting down everything I love, just being intentional. And here's the crazy part: I started losing weight even on the days I didn't run. That was the moment my entire mindset shifted. Running became a tool, not the solution. Food became the foundation, and I focused on high volume, low calorie foods. So that could be chicken breast, salads, green vegetables, a lot of examples. So something which makes you full for longer. Meals that satisfied me instead of leaving me hungry in a few in an hour or something. And no, I didn't eat perfectly. I still had pizza once a month. I still had dessert and chocolates, but maintained my portions. I chose to have a look at the calories they had in them. An example: not too much of sugar content, but something like dark chocolate or healthy yogurt. Eating the portions right, and also having a look at the numbers at the back of the products. Also shopping smartly from the supermarkets. So everything was planned, not accidental. That's when the second secret kicked in: consistency. Consistency beats intensity every single time. I stopped trying to be extreme. No more I'll go out for 2 weeks mentality, like I'll have food like crazy and then I'll work out for crazy. Just being smart. I asked myself, what can I do that I can repeat for months? Some days I walked, some days I did nothing, but I stayed within my calorie target. And guess what? Those boring average days mattered than the intense ones. It helped me recover. So weight loss didn't happen overnight, but it finally happened predictably and by being smart. So the numbers started to add up and the scale started to go down. By adding up, I mean the calories, the intake I was doing, they all started to add up in the right way. So my clothes started to fit me better, my energy improved. I can run a 5 kilometer in less than 20 minutes, which was 37 minutes at my heaviest weight of 87 kgs. I'm 70 kgs right now. And the biggest win, I stopped feeling like I was failing. I felt confident and so proud of my run. So if you're running like crazy and not seeing the results, hear this: you are not broken. Your metabolism isn't ruined. You're still building up your stamina, your metabolism. You're working towards, a faster yourself for the future. But you're just missing the equation. So calorie deficit is the driver. Consistency is the accelerator. Do you keep running? Yes. Staying active is very important. It helps your body balance, it helps your heart, and you be fit. So running is just one of the many tools you can use along the way. You can go for a swim, cycling, and just regular gym. Perhaps if that suits you, once you stop chasing exhaustion and start building sustainable habits, everything changes. And if this story hit home for you, if you have been trying hard and wondered why you're not losing weight, it's not working out for you, you're closer than you think. Stick with it, get consistent, trust the process. And if this helped you, hit the subscribe and the like button for real. Check out some of the videos which are practical and I've implemented them in my daily life. So all the links are in the description and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.